We just got this Tesla Model Y Juniper, and there's actually a few different things that have been enabled or turned on, or things that I've discovered in the past few days, the first week, that are like hidden features that might surprise you when you actually go and pick it up. So let's go over the top 5 things, top hidden features that I found on the brand new Tesla Model Y Juniper. We just picked up this Model Y Juniper a week ago, and we've already gone on a crazy 1,300-mile road trip from Austin to Los Angeles. So definitely check out that video and some of the issues in a second video where we talked about what just happened with it. The biggest thing is actually these headlights from factory, from stock. I know in videos before that Lars and Franz, the Tesla engineers, said that the adaptive headlights, these LED bulbs right here, wouldn't be enabled from factory, and it's going to be coming out to other different models. But from the factory, on our drive home through nighttime and everything, the adaptive headlights was actually turned on, and there was nothing that we needed to do to turn them on. Let me show you where you can access it within the panel. So within here, if you go to lights in this section and turn on your headlights, it actually sees it's already enabled, but you can select it here, and probably when this comes out to later updates, you're going to be able to do it here as well. And the adaptive headlights are a game changer in how it like lights up the roads on the side and front, really lights up the roads, especially when you're driving through the nighttime areas in the back roads like through Texas. The second hidden feature that was already enabled was full self-driving. If you go to autopilot, usually when you pick up a Tesla, you have to wait a week or so or a few days for like the cameras to calibrate. It was already enabled, it was already on, and we used it 100% or a lot of the road trip from Texas to Los Angeles. And you can even turn on some other features as well, like auto steer, full self-driving from park, and also auto shift out of park, which is a beta feature, but I use this one extensively. Another random feature has everything to do with the doors, and I don't know if it's a feature, but just something hidden that wasn't necessarily expected with the brand new Tesla Model Y. I guess Tesla must have got into a lot of trouble with this, or maybe they labeled this for other people, but you can see the door latches have a symbol that shows that you can manually open the door and pull this up instead of pushing this button right here. And it's also even more interesting on the rear of the seat, like the second row. Looking at the rear, you can see that in this cubby hole, there's another button or another area where you can pull this up and then do a extended manual release to open these back doors as well. So pretty interesting feature, and I guess not necessarily a feature, but just something they've labeled on these newer Model Ys. This next feature is this rear illuminated tail light. Like, yes, it looks pretty cool and everything, but it also adds a little bit of visibility at nighttime because of how much glow it shows on the ground right here. So it's almost like an extended light for the rear when you're using the backup camera and everything to shine up the area around where you're walking, so to be on the more safer side of everything. On top of that, in this rear area, there's like a 3.5 type of feature. They've added another strut to the back of the trunk here. There used to be only one, I believe, in other Tesla Model Ys, but now there's 2 of them, I guess, for more stability and more support when the trunk opens up and everything. And this 5th feature, I guess, yeah, it's a feature, but really what it is what surprised me on our road trip when we drove that 1,300 miles. Definitely check out that video if you're interested in seeing that whole process. But here are the 3 things that surprised me. The charging speed of the Tesla Model Y, I guess I forgot how fast it charged. The suspension of the brand new Model Y is phenomenal. Couple that with the build quality and how tight everything feels and how solid is really, really, really nice. And lastly, the camera, having both the rear camera and the front camera is really nice, and I can't wait for this to come out to all the other different models. Let me show you what that looks like. So it's pretty simple how to engage this. You can either push this button here on the steering wheel or push this button right here, and then you've got the front camera in its clear visibility and the rear camera as well, which is a really nice feature. All in all, those are like the 5 give or take so features of the brand new Tesla Model Y that really surprised me with it. And let us know if there's anything we miss, or maybe your top 5 favorite features. These didn't really stick out to me when I was, watching all those videos and reading all the different things online. But now that we've got the Model Y, these are like the top 5 things, hidden things that I didn't realize it had, and we found out during our road trip in ownership. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Please hit that like if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.